Jeff Wittek recently posted a really powerful video onto his YouTube channel, and I truly commend him for the message that he was trying to spread over there, bringing awareness to a really important issue and advising people to be careful about the things that they are consuming. In the video, Jeff traveled to Mexico and allegedly purchased substances and then tested them to see if there were traces of life-ending substances within them. He showed on camera just how easily he could have been hurt had he consumed what he had purchased without testing it first, which truly was the whole message of the video, to test first to save your life if you're about to do something like this. Jeff did say that his video was age restricted from the platform, suppressing it from being recommended to people as much, which, given that he named all the substances that he was testing, I see why, which is sad though, because it is an important message, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about it, because it did feel like an important video. That, and there are a lot of people that are wildly concerned for Jeff because he chose to make this video. But in terms of the video getting age restricted, it could be that YouTube felt the messaging wasn't exactly saying do not do these things, but instead was saying test any sort of substances before deciding to do them to save your own life. And that isn't exactly the message YouTube wants to put out there, to stay within guidelines. They definitely want people to say do not do any of this stuff. I do think that Jeff was taking a very realistic approach with his message though. Now, stating from the comments, it was an eye-opening video for a lot of people, and they are praising Jeff for his efforts because the messaging here was big and came with great risk, which is also why I said a lot of his fans were worried for him because of the fact that he went to great lengths to make this video, and he's being warned that he should probably never go to Mexico again, given that he put this video out, and although he blurred faces, the locations and such were very much visible and pretty much exposing where he got things from. So people are just warning him to probably never go back there ever again, especially because at one point while filming with spy glasses, he was caught and they tried to take his glasses away from him because they knew it was a camera and he was secretly filming them. And fans are just literally shaking in their boots for Jeff watching this video. They left comments under it saying, "Jeff, please be careful. The cartels famously target journalists that report on them in a negative light or threaten their business. This video was very noble but dangerous. They noticed your cameras, spy glasses, and questions. It's very lucky they believed you were a tourist and didn't think you were DEA or another threat. Now the video was out. They know you were doing investigative journalism. That could cost them money. Please be safe. Be safe and stay protected, Jeff. I'm scared for Jeff getting involved with a cartel. That's a dangerous game to start playing. I know he's spreading awareness and that's a noble act. It's just crazy to see, especially on video. This was ballsy and admirable, but I absolutely would not step foot in Mexico for as long as you live for real. They noticed the camera. Please be careful." And he sat down for an episode of Jeff FM with Tana, and she expressed just how worried she was for him while he was going out and filming all of this, and that people were in her DMs trying to talk to her about Jeff because they were also scared that he was putting his life at risk like this.
I had the spy glasses on, and a girl would come up to me. She's like, would like offer, you know, like, do you want to? And I was like, oh, look, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for drugs. I need you to give me drugs. And then she was like, okay. And she took me to a guy. And then I was like, I want to talk to the boss. And then she took me in the back, and I met the boss. And it was just a bunch of crazy shit. So I'm wearing the spy glasses for the whole time. And I thought I was going to get my head chopped off.
You're scaring the shit out of me. A bunch of people have actually been reaching out to me like, aren't you scared Jeff's doing this? Isn't this stressing you out? Like, da-da-da-da.
Someone was even worried for Jeff in regards to potentially getting caught doing this because not only had he made purchases, but he was purchasing in Mexico and then bringing it back to the US to test it there. And so someone commented and said, "Jeff, you gotta be careful, especially with the ongoing trial with David. His lawyers could use anything and claim that you're reckless or breaking the law or whatever, even if you're only doing this for a good cause." And this is true. This is definitely a part of the reason why a lot of people were saying that Jeff maybe shouldn't have done this, even though he meant well, because sometimes you're trying to do a good thing and it ends up hurting you in the end. And this might have been one of those cases, but it did seem like he was somewhat consulting his lawyer during all of this while he was filming to maybe run it by them or tell them that he was doing this, because there was a point in the video where he was on the phone explaining what he was doing.
I'm just testing them.
And the privileged communication between Jeff Wittek and the law office is an absolute attorney-client privilege.
Of course. Wait.
Conversation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they're picking this up. They can't use this against you. We're talking legal issues with the law office in Los Angeles County.
Yes. So,
It's really good work. You can pull that off. That's beautiful.
well, we already did the hard part, allegedly.
As Jeff talked about filming this during Jeff FM, people grew more worried for his safety during the filming of all of this, acknowledging his hard work, but just telling him to not risk it like this ever again, because he really did put him and his team in harm's way shooting something like this, praying that he had paid them all extra for, you know, having them shake in their boots while they were out here on the line like this.
Jeff's running around like, I want somebody to cut my fucking head off. And Kyle's like, chill.
Well, you're screaming it in the cab, and this guy's like, oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I was like, take us to where the gringos get their heads chopped off. And then Kyle's like, yo, too much. But he's an Uber driver. They have Uber. It's fine. It's like, you know, it's not like America makes it out to be. It's not yellow.
Do you
It's
just
not-
need to feel something? Is
Yeah,
this it?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. But it was for a good cause. You know, you've had friends that have passed away from fentanyl overdoses, and I, you know that this is right. I'm guessing you did.
Assuming that is crazy.
He didn't even just try and film this in one shot. He actually went back a second time, and it's when he got caught filming at one point. And even just hearing him talk about getting caught was making me nervous, even though he did clearly end up okay. But this is certainly a reason why he should probably not go back in case they remember or recognize him.
The first run, all the drugs I got were clean.
Yeah, La Farmacia is
Yeah.
intact. I love it there.
So I had to go back and do another run. And this time I went back with spy glasses.
Okay.
So the spy glasses have a camera right in the middle of them. I wish we invested in like the Ray-Ban ones, Oscar, but those are the ones you pick for some reason.
I have those.
Well, the
you can have mine.
The Ray-Ban
Yeah.
ones only record for 60 seconds.
Oh, that's the problem then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these ones have a big battery on the side and there's a red flashing
Yeah,
light.
the Ray-Bans,
So-
the Ray-Bans also have a big light right in the front.
Yeah, so they're
Well, it's
not like...
probably good to let people know that you're recording them. Just a
Fuck no.
thought.
If you're walking into a cartel club to buy and you have a camera blinking with a red light like it's recording, I got caught. They saw the camera and they wanted the glasses and
mean,
they're trying
and-
to pull them off me and
And that's when we weigh out, like, maybe another fitness video, you know, like, but that's when we kind of weigh out, like, should I be here?
I mean, watching his video, this part was literally included, and it is so scary, truly, that he was caught with a camera, and he is lucky in this moment that they didn't really seem to suspect that he was potentially filming the kind of video that he was.
take me to somebody, one of your bosses or something.
I got 1,000 of them.
I want to talk to the main guy.
Okay, let's go inside. He's not outside.
Hey, that's my man.
¿Habla español? No hablo español.
Oh, he's saying the glasses have a camera.
Oh, no camera.
Yeah. No, it's like Music. Come on.
He does seem to recognize that he probably can never go back, so I think everyone can rest easy knowing that he hopefully will not put himself in danger by doing so now that he's got this video out there. And Tana, as well as everyone, is just hoping that since it's all done, that maybe the next video he tries to do can be a little safer to film.
But that was my last run. I'm never doing it again.
Yeah, please don't
And
do
I don't
that.
think I could go to Mexico after I put this thing out, you know? 'cause
I don't
I'm not
think-
showing anyone's face. I'm not going to do any of
Yeah.
that stuff. I'm not exposing people. There was a purpose behind the video. It's a little goofy. We f around. We do some silly I was like, let's just try it. You know, I wanted to make a documentary. I'm just really in the mood to get creative.
I think it's good. I'm hoping investigative journalism can, you know, become a little less illegal for you over time, but,
Yeah.
you know, shot in the dark.
Now, I do think that this was an important message Jeff was trying to get across about testing, but I totally see how this was so risky and probably something he shouldn't have done because of a number of things, plus the fact that he is in that lawsuit right now against David and shouldn't be trying to seem like he's doing risky things because they might try and use that against him, unfortunately, in some way. But hopefully that doesn't end up happening, and all this video does is save some people's lives and gets a good message out there. But that's why some fans, as well as Tana, were worried for Jeff this week. I certainly want to know what you guys think about the fact that Jeff went and filmed this video, the fact that he put his life on the line to film it, the fact that he could have gotten in legal trouble filming something like this. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.